Tonight, people are sharing memories of the 3 people who died in a fatal police chase. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Mark McPherson.
And I'm Maria Lizignoli. And we want to note we will not be naming those who died since we have not confirmed their identities with officials. WMTV 15's Cameron Kelly joins us in our newsroom. And Cameron, you did connect, though, with loved ones of those victims throughout the day today.
I've been on the phone all evening with family and friends, and one family that I spoke with, they tell me today has been tough, confusing, and emotional. Another individual involved in the crash has a childhood friend who found out the news this morning.
I didn't expect coming back and getting the news that my friend was gone.
The start of the new year for Binta Jameh was something she never expected. Early Tuesday morning, she received news her childhood friend passed away in a crash.
Growing up with somebody that you see every day of your life, like to lose them and to just wake up one day and they're not being here is like the craziest thing in the world.
Jameh says hearing about her friend's death broke her heart.
We all just hung out like not even a month ago, so it's just crazy to me.
She holds on to the memories she made with her friend.
She walks in the room and she just had a light that sparked.
Jameh considers her friend as family. She hopes to plan a balloon release in her honor.
She's still with us in spirit.
We will continue working to officially identify those involved in this incident. Live in the newsroom, Cameron Kelly, WMTV 15 News.
Cameron, thank you.